What's up, everybody? It's Bigelow Productions here, and I'm back with another video. Actually, it's not a video, it's my voice. So, hello. Hi there. How are you? Hope everybody's good. Anyways, I wanted to start a new series where I have different characters that are reading out of their journal entries about their experience. And I thought I would start off with this character because her story is very relatable, I guess, to a lot of people, but it's also very sad. So I would brace yourself because it's a pretty sad story about her son and how he was in the hospital. So I really hope you guys enjoy this series. If you do like this series, please just go ahead and click the like button so that I can show you more. And this is real journal entries. These are real people. So, of course, identity is hidden because, we don't want to get our business out like that. But I really hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, that's it. See you guys at the end.
This one was from December 29th, 2022. So it's actually 2 years ago, around Christmas time. So I believe it's about my son and being in the hospital. So let's check it out. Consistency is when you repeat a daily activity or a routine every day at the same time sometimes. Consistency is also a problem for people with depression and anxiety. I was supposed to write every day in here, sitting near my spot by the lake. Yesterday I didn't. Actually, I think I did. Today I didn't. Probably because I was at the hospital all day. I hate hospitals. They remind me of depression. The flickering lights, the unbearable cold rooms, the smell of alcohol, and the sounds of phone rings, computer monitors beeping constantly. Ugh. The chatter of the doctors trying to figure out who goes where, the intercom repeating over and over sepsis patient, ER 27, all nurses, sepsis patient, ER 27, all nurses. It's just a bunch of chaos. And the chairs, man, the chairs are so uncomfortable. I tried to sleep, but couldn't because all the light. Junior couldn't sleep either. Junior is my baby boy, in case you didn't know. His patience is amazing. I only went to the hospital for him. He sits in this clear plastic bassinet tank with a little mattress inside wrapped in thin blankets. There's one sheet to cover the mattress, and around him is a barrier to hold in his small body. He's always swaddled. He's also always hooked up with several wires to the monitor. His blood pressure, heart rate, breathing patterns, and every time it's a little off balance, a blaring alarm goes off for several minutes. Then he cries because it woke him from his sleep. He also has a central line connected to IVs that is surgically placed in his body. A vein connects directly to his lungs. Just imagine a plastic tube connected to your insides. They say he doesn't feel it, but how is that even possible? Maybe it's just me overthinking everything. He probably doesn't even know it's there. But I know. I know that if anything happened to that line, it could do a lot of damage to such a small child. He's 4 pounds. Looking at him, looking at me, basically begging me with his big, beautiful brown eyes to take him home is depressing. Leaving him at the hospital every day is agonizing. Not having any power at all over my own child is torture. He won't remember anything, but just the feeling in that moment every day is like having to wake up in the middle of a cave, cold and hungry. Imagine all your life you've been poked, strapped down, and connected to machines. How can anyone live like that? Yet, people live like that every day, people who can remember, children who are secluded in the hospital all day and all night, adults who are paralyzed and bruised and broken. It takes a toll on you, your family, and your mind. How do you live like that? You have to be a really strong person. But even the strongest people have a breaking point. Faith can only last so long until one just wants to give up. But when you are on the brink of your breaking point, almost every time you hang on just a second more, something good happens, small or big. Then it lasts for a millisecond, and poof, that good moment that happens ends. You know, roller coasters? You wait in line, excited to get on, and you finally get there, and then they strap you in, make sure you're safe, and then the riding begins, and your heart is beating really fast because now you're scared. And it always starts with the climb to the top. Your head starts hurting because the pressure and you being pulled back. And finally, you get to the top, and the drop comes, the fun part. Everyone begins to scream, then wham! Down you go, then up, then down, and in 3 minutes or less, the ride is over and you did it. At the end of the roller coaster, you decide whether you like it or didn't. That's exactly how life is in depression. The climb is the worst part. The surgeries my baby had to go through was the worst part. The waiting to see if he'll make it or die was terrible. Him making it through the surgery was the drop, the relief, the fun part. And the multiple times he cried and got sick was another climb. Then on the days he felt better were the drops. But at the end of my roller coaster, I was relieved, but not happy. And it's because I felt like I could have avoided everything. But a part of me felt like it had to happen to make me stronger, more responsible, more sympathetic. If it wasn't for my son being in the hospital, I probably would have been less ready for him to come home than I am now. So really, it was a blessing in disguise, even though it was the worst feeling in the world. To see my child go through all of this. I am very blessed because some patients don't even get to take their children home. And I cannot imagine the pain of any parent when that happens. I can't imagine how it felt intense, the pain in their heart were when that happens. It has to be brutal. It must be the worst pain in the world. I mean, the anger, the sadness, the hurt, it has to be terrible.
Alrighty, so that is the end of that journal entry, based off a true story. If you liked it, let me know in the comment section. I know I cried when I was listening to it, so hopefully it gave you your daily dose of sadness, because you know sometimes we need to cry to let out all that emotion that we hold in. So I really think that the series of journal entries, getting in people's minds, seeing where they are and how their lives are, I think will really help everyone else. So hope you liked it. That's the end, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. No doubt I'm out. Peace.